But joining us now, we have Sarah. So we're moving on to science. Sarah is one of our science lecturers. Hi, Sarah.
Hiya, you okay?
Hello, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
So Sarah, can you give us a bit of an overview about our science courses, please?
The science area is a nice, small, compact area. There are 5 very friendly lecturers. We're very supportive. And our 16 to 19 offer, we offer level 2 OCR Cambridge Technical Science. We also offer a level 3 BTEC foundation diploma in the first year and going on to the extended diploma in the second year. And then we also offer an A-level biology combined with a BTEC level 3 science, which is equivalent to 2 A-level. So overall, whether you did the BTEC level 3 science or you do the A-level combined with science, you've got 3 A-level equivalent at the end to get you into university.
And I think that's a really important point, actually, isn't it? Because sometimes people think that if you go to a college, it doesn't always mean that you get to progress onto university from there with some of the courses, but because they're equivalent to A-levels, you will be able to progress on to university after them.
Yes, that's right. Round about 85 to 90% of our students do go on to university. They've gone into all sorts of careers. So they've gone into things like paramedics, they've gone into biochemical science, biotechnology, they've gone on to be forensic scientists, they've gone on to all sorts of things. The list is endless, really, of where our students have gone to. We've got students studying virology at the moment. We've got students who've gone into physics fields. Really popular courses at the moment are radiography and dental courses where they're going from us.
Oh, that's interesting. I think we have Russell as well, joining us from the science lab. Hi, Russell.
Hi, Russell.
Hello, Sarah. Hello, Emma. You okay? Yeah, I'm in one of our science classrooms, and hopefully, Sarah, you can tell me a bit more about what I can see in the classrooms. Yeah, so if I just kind of pan around and show a few of the things. There's a large machine over in this corner. Could you tell me what goes on here and what this is for?
So that's our chemical fume hood. So we use some quite potent chemicals. We do quite a bit of organic chemistry. So we have to use that for the experiments to take place so that we don't inhale dangerous fumes. So there's one of those in that lab, but in the other lab behind it, there's 2 chemical hoods. So groups take it in turns to use them so we can do our practicals. And this one here is our bacterial laminar flow hood. So in there, we can do lots of microbiology and we can use the microbes safely. So we use things like E. coli and all sorts of things that are quite nasty. So because we're at college level and we're at level 3, we can go quite in depth, and we use things that are a little bit more dangerous than maybe you would at school.
Right, okay. And are there any other rooms that you'd like to see, or should
no, we've just got the 2 labs. They're very similar. They're a bit more or less a mirror image of each other. The labs are quite modern. They're very spacious. We only have groups of 20 in those labs. We don't have any more than 20 people in. Most of the time it's round about 16. And although the labs don't have much equipment in them to look at, we've got a constant rolling stream of new equipment being brought in, and we've got lots and lots of equipment that we pull into the labs for practical work. So we've got a rolling budget that we keep updating our equipment.
Okay, just notice behind me some lockers, just some practical things about the course as well. Really, do you need to have a uniform, or do you need to kind of have
we do quite a lot of practical in the course. Up to now, we've always supplied PPE, so that can be your lab coat, it could be your eye protection. I'm not sure what's going to happen this coming year with Corona, whether we'll be asking students to buy it themselves or whether we'll still provide it. But if we do ask you to, a lab coat costs around £10.
Yeah, and students can obviously get support with for equipment and uniforms if they go onto our website and speak to our finance team as well, can't they?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So we don't spend every lesson in the lab. We use the labs a few hours a week with each group, and then we also use computer rooms and general classrooms as well. So they're not just sat on those uncomfortable stools all the time. So they get a lot of experience in other classrooms. So we don't just do practicals, we do lots of research tasks. And we've also got a trolley of computers that we can bring into the lab if we want to do research work in the lab.
Okay. Right.
And, Sarah, can you tell us a bit more about work experience opportunities and placements that students might go on to do?
Yeah, we have had a couple of work experience with positions with hospitals. We're always looking for new work experience opportunities for students. One thing that we do get a lot of is we get a lot of workshops with universities. We've got lots of university links. So we'll actually take the students to university for a day where they'll get that full on university experience. They'll get lectures, they'll get to do practicals in the university labs, and they'll get to work with university lecturers and students as well in those opportunities. So this year we've done, we managed to squeeze in a forensic one before lockdown. So they went and did a forensic day. I think that was up at Stoke Uni or Stafford, I can't quite remember. And we've also done other microbiology ones. We've done biotechnology. So we've gone and done DNA work up in the labs at the universities. We might have used, a lot of people have heard of PCR techniques with the coronavirus testing. So we've been to the universities and used their PCR machines, and we're looking to invest in one for Walsall College as well.
Oh, that's gonna, yeah, I was gonna say I've heard of them recently in the news quite a lot. So
they're big in the news at the moment. So PCR isn't just a technique on its own, it's part of a process. So students would learn the whole process from start to finish if we manage to get that in. So we're working on that at the moment. The other thing is, I didn't mention our adult courses. So we've got our offer for our 16 to 19s, but we also have access to HE Diploma in Science, which is a 1-year course for students for adults, people over 19, who wish to come back into education. So maybe they've had a bad experience previously, or they've always had a dream of going to university. And our access to HE Diploma, it's a gateway, it's a stepping stone to university. So you come to college, you study with us for a year, it's an intensive course. And by Christmas, you've already got, so you start September, by Christmas, you've already got your university application in there. And by January, you're getting your interviews. By February, March, you've got all your offers in. And by the end of July, you're ready for university. So in that course, we don't just do science, we also do essay writing, we do referencing, and it's all about getting those students ready for university. So
that's great. Well, thank you so much, Sarah.
And we also, sorry.
No, that's fine. That's okay.
We also do GCSEs. So they're evening courses for adults. So we do GCSE chemistry, GCSE biology, and GCSE physics. So we cover those in 1 year. So again, it's quite intensive. It's 3 hours a week, 6 till 9, one evening, depending which one you do. And you sit the exams the same year as you start the course, and we get some really good grades on those.
Well, that's brilliant that people have the opportunity as well to retake those GCSEs. So thank you very much, Sarah, because there's a lot of different courses there, and it's great to be able to see the facilities as well, and students can look around the lab. But thank you very much for joining us.